Hello everyone, I am Faiza Rizvi, editor of Oil and Gas Middle East. Joining me today is CEO of PTTEP, Montri Rawanchaikul. Thank you, Mr. Montri, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, wonderful. Montri, if you can start by telling us about exactly what are you exhibiting at ADIPEC this year and tell us more about it.
Well, first of all, we've been at the ADIPEC for a few years now, several times in the past. We always like to come back here because this is probably the biggest conference and exhibition in the world. We're present in the Middle East. We're doing a lot of things with our partners. So what are we showing here? It's not only on the E&P that we're doing, but we do have the technologies because E&P is something that we do as a core. But within PTTEP, we are now moving into what we call beyond E&P. So we have technologies on the AI and robotics, and also technologies moving to the carbon absorption, the decarbonization, transform carbon dioxide into something else, and also looking at CCS. And plus, what we are proud of today is using the technology to looking at how forestation that can absorb CO2. We hope to see that the direct air capture that coming out from this technology, from the forestation, that the technology can help.
No, that's very interesting, Montri. And really, if you could talk to us about how your presence here at ADIPEC aligns with PTTEP's long-term strategic goals. Tell us about that.
Well, PTTEP has a very clear strategy now. The strategy that we redefine, we say, number one, we like to drive E&P value because we know that the energy shortage, energy security is very important back in Thailand, back in Asia. So we like to drive E&P value. Secondly, our key strategy now going to decarbonization because we know that less emission is the key for the future.
Absolutely.
And then third one, which is the last one, but cannot be overlooked, is diversification because we need to go beyond E&P.
Absolutely. Montri, you talked about decarbonization as a strategy. Tell us more about your strategic priorities as we're heading into the next year.
We like to prove to the world that we can actually do decarbonization. To prove that we have a pilot project back at home. In our producing gas fuel in the Gulf of Thailand, we like to take CO2 and basically inject it back to the depleted reservoir. In Thailand, it's quite a challenging project because all the reservoir is quite compartments. Compartmentalization is breaking down into small pockets. So we like to put the CO2 back in a small pocket. The pilot project we probably do an FID next year. And we're looking at about 1 million ton a year of the carbon dioxide. But beyond that, I do believe that Thailand is a location that can turn to be a CCS hub in the future. What you see in Europe, the project Nautilus Longship, we can actually take that type of project into the Gulf of Thailand. But we need to start from the pilot project, and that's what we're doing.
Wonderful, Montri. Thank you for that. Now, we know that natural gas has been a key area of focus for PTTEP. Tell us about the role of natural gas as a key transition fuel. Tell us about it.
Natural gas is essential. It's essential. Everyone knows gas is probably the most important transitional fuel because we have all the infrastructure in place, the pipeline, the LNG, and so on. So thinking about moving out from fossil fuel to some kind of energy in the future, it will take some time. And that time, gas will be a transitional fuel. That's very important. So that's why PTTEP have 72% in our portfolio is natural gas. We like to get it higher, if we can readjust our portfolio. And we do gas because we know that we can control the production. We can think about cleaner gas. Gas is important, but cannot be as the same as it is. Today, we have to think about how we can make the gas cleaner.
Wonderful. Thank you, Montri, for your insights. We really appreciate you sharing your expertise. Thank you.